Hey everybody, welcome back to the Confident Dancers channel. If you're new here, my name is Joshua and I teach breaking online. Before we get into today's video, if you already know that you're looking for coaching, you want to level up your breaking, and you want to save your precious time and energy, we have a booking link down below for a totally free call with our team, and let's see if we can help you get breaking this year. All right, let's get into the video. So today we're gonna be getting into 5 basic footwork steps that any beginning breaker should know. I'm not gonna be connecting them in this video, but I'm gonna be just breaking them down as individual moves. We're gonna be trying them on both sides, and then in a later video, I can connect them or you can adventure on your own. All right, let's lock in. Alrighty, before we get into our first step, which is gonna be a 6th step, I need to teach you some very important key foundational ways of being in footwork. So this is called, and this is widely known as zero position. So what it is, you don't want your knees too narrow. You want them kind of like 45 degreed out. And if you notice, I'm on the balls of my toe. I don't have my heel down. So this position is gonna give you a good length in a good area so that you could reach to your footwork in different positions. So primarily all of your footwork is gonna be here. So go ahead and practice this with me. Make sure you take breaks in between because your calves are gonna start lighting on fire. Once you get this position down, another key piece here is doing planche hands or web hands. So the benefit of doing either the planche hand or other people call it the web hand is because if you notice, if my hand is down here, my shoulder drops, but when I put my thumb up, it raises my shoulder up a little bit, and that little bit of extension matters or makes the world of difference in your footwork when you do all this together. Okay, so the first basic footwork step you're gonna wanna know is 6th step. So if you are familiar with skateboard terms, I like to refer this to as like the ollie of footwork and ollie of breaking, meaning this 6th step branches out into all other footwork steps here. All right, this is what a 6th step looks like at full speed going both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is how it starts. We're gonna go like this. Really quick for demonstration purposes, we're gonna be more of like in a push-up position, not completely fully. I can show you sideways just so you can see like where my body posture is. You don't wanna be like in a TP in a big triangle, and you don't wanna be like fully elongated like a push-up. So somewhere right here is where all of our footwork is gonna take place. So let me face you. I'm gonna be going with the left foot first. Go ahead, follow me here. So I'm gonna be in my position. As I kick with my left, my right hand comes up. So it's gonna go like this. Then this is step 1. Now my right leg is gonna tuck into the back of my knee here. So the top of my shoe is gonna go into the back of my knee while my torso comes up. So a common mistake people do is they leave their torso down, and you wanna make sure that when you step in that your torso comes up. So let's practice those 2 pieces. We're gonna go 1, 2. So once you get that, I'm leaning on my left arm and I'm gonna swing my left leg out and up. So it's this position you want to get used to. Boom. Oftentimes people try to cut their foot and bring it up and make like a sharp position. You want to make sure you swing out and step up. So from the beginning, it goes 1, 2, 3. So the 4th step, while I'm still leaning on my left hand, is I'm going to exchange my weight to my right. So my foot hooks and my hand switches. It looks like this. Hiya. Keep in mind the back of my knee is touching the top of my shoe. Common mistake people do is they kind of hover their foot. So you want to make sure it hugs it. So if I'm leaning here, I'm switching my right hand and my left hand while I hook. So practice this piece right here. Boom. And then our next step is my left foot is going to step back. Boom. So it's this piece that I'm uncuffing, stepping back, and then my right leg is going to pull through while my left hand goes down. Boom. So I'm just restarting it back to the beginning. All right, let's put it all together with the left foot leading. Here we go. We're gonna go slow. We said 1, 2, 3, hands and feet. 4, step back. 5, open up. 6. One more time, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep in mind for editing purposes behind the camera there, I am taking breaks, so feel free to pause the video, then replay it again when you catch your breath. Maybe you can take 10 to 15 seconds, grab a sip of water, and let's hit it again. So now we're gonna do the 6th step with the right foot leading. We're basically gonna reverse everything. So we're gonna go with the right foot leading now. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, switch hands and feet, 4, 5, 6. One more time, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you have a 6-step with the left foot leading and the right foot leading. All right, this is what kickouts look like at full speed. 1, 2, 1, 2. There are many variations of kickouts. I'm just gonna show you a very basic one. So what it is I'm gonna be in my 0 stance here, my 0 point. My right hand is gonna go next to my hip. So keep in mind when you're placing your hand, you don't want like a huge gap because when you shoot out, it's gonna make your hips dip. So what you want is you want your hand next to you so that it keeps a lot of the weight up in center. So I'm putting my right hand near my right hip and I'm diagonally kicking out with 2 feet and keeping a straight body. What we don't want is we don't want our hips to go. We don't want our hips to do that. We want to engage the core, engage your bottoms, keep it that way. So go ahead, try that. Now we're gonna do with our left hand. The left hand's gonna go next to my hip, straight body. Back together, right hand. Straight body, boom, boom, boom. There you go. All right, this is what hooks look like at full speed. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're gonna start with the basic structure of the hook and then we're gonna graduate it to like a jump hook. So what it is we are going to go in our 0 position. My right hand's gonna go down while my right cuffs my left. So keep in mind that I'm always aiming for the back of my knee to touch over the top of my shoe. So it goes hook, 0 position. Hook with the left hand now my left's hooking. 0 position. Hook, 0 position, hook, and up. So once you get the basics of the hook, now we're gonna graduate it to a jump hook. Jump hook. So what this is we are swinging our leg. Once our leg gets about here, we are jumping off this bent foot and then bringing it out and swinging while the hands switch. So the order of operation should be swing, jump, and then the leg hooks while we switch hands. Swing, jump, swing, jump, swing, jump, swing, jump. And now you got it. All right, here's what a 3-step looks like at full speed, going both directions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's a couple different ways to do this. I'm just gonna show you one. All right, so the 3-step looks like this. We're gonna start it in the same position as how our 6-step was, and my left foot is gonna be leading. So my left foot is gonna go long, my right is gonna bend while I jump. So it looks like this. Boom. Left foot is long, right bends. So let's go back to the beginning. Boom. So practice this piece first. And I'm jumping off. Boom. The next piece now is you're gonna switch hands and feet. So it's that little exchange of hands and feet. So get used to that. So it's gonna go 1, 2. After you get this next piece, the key component here is you're gonna jump off this bent foot, so it should feel like this. You're jumping off this bent foot, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your left hand and go back to the beginning from the beginning of the step. So we're gonna jump and untwist our hips. Ah. So practice that motion for a quick second, and let's put it all together. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, same as before, we're gonna reverse the steps. Now we're gonna do the right foot leading. The right foot goes long, the left bends. Here we go. Right foot, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is what an outer sweep looks like going full speed. So now we're gonna start into the next 6-step position here. And now my right knee is gonna go down. So once my right knee goes down, I'm gonna just maybe turn so I can show you really quick that my left foot is going to hook the back. So my left covers over my calf pretty much. And so that is going to be the beginning of the initiation of the swing. So we're gonna go right foot, hook, and now I'm leaning on my right arm while I sweep out. So a key component here is that if you don't switch sides with your torso, meaning like this, your foot's gonna get stuck and there's nowhere for it to go. So you have to make sure that by the time your foot gets out, you have pushed off here onto your left knee. So let me show you what that looks like. I swing, push to that left knee. And so that's what gives room for my foot to clear to then re-sweep and swing again. So as you're watching me really quick, notice that my torso is swinging left and right to make my foot clear. And if I'm not crossing over, it's impossible for my foot to clear. So let's put it together. We're going to swing the right foot, push off to the knee with my left hand, and now my knee's gonna come in, and now I'm like coasting on the top of my shoe here. Once it comes around, my left foot jumps over, and I repeat the process. Back to the right side, sweep, push. The knee goes down, jump over the foot. To the right side, knee goes down, jump over the foot. Now let's try it on the other side. So same process. Now the left knee goes down, boom. The right is gonna hook while I lean to the left side. Same principle, we need to push to the other side. Swing, push. Knee goes down, jump over, swing, push. And you got this. Here we go. Swing, swing, swing. There you go. Now you have 5 new beginning breaking steps. You can begin to connect these on your own, use other tutorials to do that, or continue to learn new moves. If you want to save yourself the time and energy and the hassle of having to figure it out all on your own, we would love to help you learn breaking or hip hop this year. And again, the link to have a free consultation call is in the description box below, so reach out and let's see if we can help you. We post videos like this every Tuesday, so go ahead, check us back in, and don't forget to subscribe.